Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tyranny Episode 3. So before we go any further, we need to spend our points on our main character, Mr. Malaiz himself here. So let's see, if we go to character, we have a point to spend. So it looks like the top stat increases our attack strength and our endurance defense. The second one is our ability and spell cooldowns. The next one is our spell strength as well as magical defense. Next is our accuracy and our armor deflection. Next is our bonus health and our will defense. And then our affliction duration, our endurance, and our will and magic defense. So I actually don't have any points in vitality, which is bonus health. I like this bonus to magic defense and spell strength, and I have a lot of a parry already. Endurance defense. So instead of spreading myself too thin and getting points into health as well, I'm going to focus instead on accuracy so my attacks don't miss because I don't have that much damage. The armor deflection would be really nice for having my shield and parry and things like that. And I like the magic defense and spell strength. And I like the attack and ability strength and endurance defense as well. I think I'm going to go with bonus spell strength and magic defense. Save. Alright. Now I have the two effects. Alright, so now I can level up and I've got defensive abilities, I've got power abilities, magic, range, agility. Alright, so what do we got under defense? Causes thrust to interrupt the target, delaying their next attack, okay. Slam your shield against the enemy, dazing them. Dazing, recovery increased by 50%, so I think they can't use like skills and stuff, so that's actually a really nice like recovery. Is the amount of time a character spends between actions. So it basically reduces how long between their swings or their use or anything, so that's actually really nice at reducing the damage coming in. And shield mastery increases, I'm definitely getting that. Increases the defensive benefits from shields by 40%. Oh. Wow. What's the next one? Taunt nearby enemies every few seconds while the stance is active automatically? Oh. Blade Wall. Allows an additional enemy to engage at one time and grants... What? Wow. This is pretty nice. I like this. Okay. Taking the Eder Valley. Speak with the Fifth Eye. You'll need to help them deal with the rebel forces in the area before they can safely march upon the Citadel. And the battle on the Citadel is the next one. Okay, so we'll have to take the Outer Valley first. And it says I can make a spell. Select a core sigil. Atrophy. Okay, so it's going to be an atrophy spell. The expression, focused intent. Affect a single target near the caster. Okay, so like I can make this spell for... Oh, I can make it for her as well. No. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Select them, let's head outside. I like that ability that will allow me to engage multiple targets. That will really help with my damage. Alright, we got stars up here. These seem different now. Marcus, huh? Lucia. Ooh, can I take this? Apparently I can. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, something I can sell. Okay, I gotta put it up here in order for me to sell it. +4 accuracy, huh? I actually like that idea better, the accuracy instead of the parry. At least on my weapon. Look at this helmet. Let's see, is it even better than the one I have? Even more armor, because it's heavy. Alright, well. Nice. Now let's see if we look at hers. Better in every way. We'll keep the stuff on them so we can sell it. Something to sell. Disfavored iron sword, huh? It's got more armor penetration, but I lose accuracy, recovery, and damage. So yeah, not worth it. Probably gonna just end up selling the invisibility potion. Alright, so we need to head out to go do that mission. I wonder if this is kind of like Baldur's Gate and other previous games that are similar to this style, that you can just head out. Yep, there we go, Scarlet Chorus camp. Scarlet Chorus have taken residence within the decayed walls of an old fortress. It is currently the base of operations for the Voices of Nerat's campaign in the valley. Except 2 hours. Alright. Let's go. Although I have to say, I am hungering for a fight. What's going on over here? This looks like somebody... It proves everything. Like, for instance, whether you're fit to lead that flock of children. Did you not hear the news of the edict? This is a foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. What's the problem here? No problem here, Lord Binder. Captain Fuckwit here seems he's about to balk from this challenge. Thinks just because he used to run a ship, he's qualified to run a gang. So I'm calling him out, because the way I see it, his warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Captain Fuckwit was my father. Fuckwit will do just fine. If we have to prove our strength, we'll do Joe happily. But I'll have your hands and feet removed and the rest of you kept for my own use. This is an interesting one. Care to wager on the fight? I could use a few rings. Allow me to join you. I enjoy a good bloodbath. I mean, honestly, I do think that we need to defeat the battle before the edict is up, but I don't think any of these idiots are going to have much effect anyway. So, I kind of want to just kill everyone, but... Let me join you. Be my guest. I've always wanted to see a Fate Binder in action. Let's settle this. I'll fight for Quiet Shiv. Prepare yourselves. I'll be defending Shivershank. Beat Shivershank's bloody, then I'll settle it with strength. So I defend Shivershank, or do I go for Quiet Shiv? Well, she's the one who's she's the one who wants to fight and kill somebody, right? Well, fine then, let's give her somebody to fight. I owe you once we've carved them a lesson. Come, you'll be the first to meet my blade. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to immediately pause because I need to kind of see what's going on. So, I'm here in the front, and so is she, but she's kind of in a bad position, so I'm going to actually have her... Well, it's not that bad. We'll just kill this thing really quickly. So already, the first hit did 19. So I'm going to use our... Blood-Soaked Stone ability, the that uses both of our characters, and I'm gonna basically just kill him instantly. Oh, he exploded! Alright, now we're both gonna go on this character that's nearest to us.
Hope you fancy red.
Nice. What do we get? Rusted iron sword. Sold at spare parts. And then the immune to bleeding. Alright, cool. Get over here too. For some reason I have left click move on. The guard places her hands by her belt as you approach. Past this point is chorus territory and you don't look like somebody's conscript. You sure you're in the right place? I'm just gonna glare at her. You're the Fate Binder, right? Thought it'd be taller, but that's him. Are all the people on this side women? It looks like they're all female characters. Nothing wrong with that, just interesting. Fair enough. Come on in. Oh, I see there's an archer back here, but I think he didn't shoot me.
I got it.
Alright. Oh, okay, they're shooting at the targets. Wow, look at all this. Says I can talk to him? Okay. Oh, maybe it was her? Death knell? You? So you're Tuion's Fate Binder? I was expecting something more impressive. Death knell, Scarlet Fury. My time is yours for as long as it amused me. Let's keep one thing clear. Stick to your words and law. Leave the fighting to the grown adults. Your corpse would just be a tripping hazard to those of us having a proper bit of carnage sport. We've got enough useless twats dying for our name as it is. All our horde recruits seemed good for of late is piling in a shit-reeking mound on the battlefield. Keeps up and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. Now what do you need? I guess since we're pretty much in a scenario where it's kill or be killed, everyone fights for themselves and I'm walking around with weapons. I could threaten this person, but then again I'm in the middle of their camp. You said something about the horde thinning? Swelling until it's a thundering and then crashing and receding. It's been the way of the chorus for as long as I've been in it. We take our prisoners alive, given the chance yet to live, to be reborn into something better. Putting any and everybody to the sword like the disfavored do is nothing but a waste. A conquered enemy is but a new ally. It merely requires the proper coercion. Of course we do sometimes have the problem of lingering loyalties. Deserters are rarely successful in their escape, but they do try. The Vandrian Guard, strengthened by their numerous blood ties, have been particularly stubborn, so I have a better plan hatched. Get to the point, soldier. Oh, I'm getting there. Don't worry. I'm thinking we redouble our efforts to recruit settlers, focused on the unaligned and unsuspecting, instead of flushing ourselves to the gills with oathbreakers claimed from the battlefield. And how exactly do you plan to convince them? A knife point has sufficed well enough in the past, but you've inspired me to try a more diplomatic approach this day. What do you say, Binder? You might be able to ease them into the idea, and save the lives of their friends and neighbors in the process? Sure, why not? Sounds like a bit of fun. My methods are surefire, you'll see. I'll mark the settlement on your map. I can't wait to see the outcome of your efforts. Farewell. Okay, new quest, I like it. Ooh, I see a blacksmith type person over here. Yeah, we can't talk to him though, so. Salvaros? Hail, Fate Binder of Tunian. Were I a betting or superstitious man, I'd say fortune must favor me today. I am not. But I am pleased to meet you all the same. Now, what brings you to my little slice of personal damnation, otherwise known as this here mudded, shit-stinking chorus camp? Have you anything you'd like to report, soldier? Maybe you've noticed something unusual during your time here? What about the chorus isn't unusual? The army itself is a strange, malnourished beast, but no, the screamers seem mostly in order, sir, and I haven't been spying, if that's what you've been implying, sir. Of course, even if I was, it'd be a damn near impossible to learn anything from this shit sty. Fifth Eye and those damn Furies don't even loop me in enough for me to do my own detail. And it's not for lack of trying on my part. I'm just gonna go ahead and stare silently. Well, so basically, if I stare intently at him, he just stares back and nothing gets done, and I'm back to where I started. Alright, you act like it's a punishment to be assigned to this detail. Isn't it? I know I fucked up to get here. Got 3 days in the hole and a nice little promotion to go with my new post. Well, I won't be making the same mistake twice when it comes to the Iron Marshal. I should be out there, fighting for Ash's glory, not standing here ready to run back a report something ever finally fucking happened. I want him to join me. What exactly did you do to end up here? I made the grave mistake of suggesting the Iron Marshal wasn't fully utilizing the Scarlet Chorus. Well, here I am, a liaisons officer to a camp of liars and cheats who'd rather soon gut me than ask for my aid. Guess she showed me. From the way most of these days go, you'd think I was here to row with the Blood Chanters and Scarlet Furies, but my post is to represent the disfavored interest before Fifth Eye and the Scarlets before Iron Marshal Arios. Not that I've gotten to do either so much in the last span. You sound frustrated. I am. You try to take a fist fuck every Fury who wants to try to talk you, and that's after I try to talk them down. It's a Kyros damn mess. Alright, this guy's just yelling all the time now. Moving on. Who's this gentleman? Well, look who we have here. The Fate Binder finally shows himself. I'm Reg, and this is Baz. We were wondering when you might pay the camp a visit. The Fifth Eye has been a little starved for attention. He ordered us to watch you like a troublesome babe. Make sure you don't get out of line. Something like that. And if you have questions, ask us. Good luck finding someone else in camp who'll give you answers, or even a smile. So, anything we can do for you? I don't want to talk. I accidentally... No, I'm sorry. Farewell. Alright, there's a star up here. So, stars are good, and rings are just talking, apparently. Ooh, what is going on?
Can't do that.
No, you can. You can do that. Read the scroll for 32 lore. Let's do it. You've discovered a new sigil. Okay, so up here I've got a journal and I've got spell creation. So core. Oh, sigil of illusion. Sigil of illusion. Those who master the sigil of illusion are skilled in the arts of deceit and trickery, using its powers to misdirect and confuse their targets at critical moments. Often derided by combat mages for its inability to kill outright, those who specialize in illusion know its powers can turn the tide of any battle. It merely requires someone smart enough to know how to use it. I wholeheartedly agree. I would love for Miss Verse right here to use these illusion spells to either increase her mobility or maybe increase her defense or dodge or something and make her tougher to kill, since she's already got a gigantic sword for attack power. Let's see what our options here are. The Sigil Focused Intent, affect a single target user. Spectral Blur, mask the target in a blurred illusion, making them harder to hit. 30% bonus for 45 seconds? Wow. That's amazing for anyone. Yeah, you're gonna get it right there. That is great. I like this spell building thing. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now we can continue on to find this star. Wow, he's pretty cool looking. To find this star. The binder of Tunian arrives. And we just finished having a bit of sport with some captives. But worry not. We'll have more fun with just another batch momentarily. Now that you have issued this edict and doomed us all to die, have you come to help us climb out of this hole? I'm not here to follow your every other order, but we all need to work together to stop this edict. But of course, you are Tunian's concubine, not mine. I envy your long leash and hope you will grace us with your prowess, if only to set an example for the rabble. We know the Oathbreakers are focused in the citadel beneath the mountain spire, but we have learned this is not their only nest. Given their pattern of attacks, they must have a second group maintaining camp here in the outer valley, and unless we deal with this second group, they'll attack from behind the moment we cross the river. I'm gonna remain silent and see if he gives me any more information, or maybe gives me some sort of plan that he suggested that I can use to compare against. My last group of scouts returned with a new batch of prisoners, and one of these prisoners claims she can lead us to the Vendarian god's secondary camp, though there are shreds of deception in her voice. I could use your help questioning this Varia Kell. Perhaps you will get less screams and tears and more useful information out of her. If we knew where to ambush the Oathbreakers, we could try and take their captains, and show him the captain, and show him the wisdom of joining the chorus. I will speak with the prisoner. I will meet you there. She is waiting by the other prisoners. Well, seems logical. Okay, so a green quest means... well, a green icon, I should say, means that there's a green quest. Can I readjust this UI? Huh, nothing for inventory, or I mean UI size or anything. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's font scaling. Oh well. Interrogate, huh? Why is there a pig? Why is there a pig? Alright, so there's the eye. So where's the person? Oh, I need to... Let's deal with Vara before we let the sage speak. Oh, there you are. Please, someone! I wish to bow before the voices of Narat. I thought all could find the redemption in the chorus. This one was hollering earlier that she knows the location of the Vendari Guard encampment. But she isn't being entirely honest. I told this thing that I wanted a guarantee I'd live, and he welcomed into the chorus as a captain. Then I'd talk. Otherwise, they'll just kill me once I've opened up. I was dumb enough to join with the Vendarian Guard, but I'm not dumb enough to give away my bargaining bronze. So she's willing to change allegiance at least once to be in this situation, and now she's offering to do so again. Why the change of heart? Because I want to live, and you don't need to be the Archon of Premonitions to know that the younger realms are gone for good. Kyros is the new strength of the Tears, and I would rather stand with his Archons than be crushed by them. Why should I trust the words of an Oathbreaker? I suppose I have no answers for that, Then when I joined with the Vendarian Guard, I accepted their broken vow unto myself. Have you not felt passion for a foolish cause, one you later came to regret? Well, my surrender is sincere, and I'm willing to bow before the verses of Nerat to prove it. Well, tell us what you know and I can see to your release. I heard the chorus is looking for Captain Pelox Florian and his crew. I can lead you to them, but only if you release me. Start talking now. Well, you see, so I don't know exactly where the rest of my crew is, but I can tell you. Search that one. The tall one, missing most of his face. Check his left boot. He was a literate one in our crew, and he has the orders. It's nonsense, just a mash of words. She said she had information, and she gives us garbage. I'm gonna remain silent, see what happens. Make the cut shallow. Give her time to regret toying with me. It says, the Scarlet Fury slices open Varia's neck. Pinned to her final resting post, the Vendarian Guard soldier thrashes and flails for several long moments before bowing her head in death. Man, this game is tense. Brutal. No quarters given, right? We're no closer to finding the Oathbreaker's position, not with this cryptic mess. She promised us answers, and all she gave us was gibberish.
Sorry to interrupt, but I highly doubt it's gibberish. More likely, it's one of the local scripts.
What the what? I would like to look at it myself first. I mean, I do have some skill with magic. I unroll the parchment and see a message of modest length, written with professional, a little bit hasty penmanship. The Tearsmen speak the Canto just like the Northerners, but they have a half-dozen different ways of writing it. This particular script is unknown to you. Alright, I'll show it to him. Can you read this?
Well, let me see. I can't. So, I don't know exactly what it says, but I'm half certain that's Sage Selwyn's handwriting. I'm sure I could decipher that in a few hours' time. Don't need my hands free, but I think better when not tied to a post. I know, I'm weird that way.
So actually the most interesting thing I've noticed so far about Mr. Lantry here is he's got a different icon. It's like a burning scroll. So maybe a new character type to join us? A few hours. Either you can read it or you cannot. What use is a sage that doesn't know his letters? I've heard all I need to hear. I say we have some more fun with this one. Your life depends on you translating this scroll now.
I would love to help. I just need some time. That's written in another sage's shorthand. I'd have to sit down with it, or better yet, compare it to a piece of his writing I have stashed on me somewhere. If I sat down with it while sufficiently sober, it's highly probable I'd figure it out.
Sober? Since when do we share the good stuff with the prisoners?
Oh, nobody shared. Right before I was taken prisoner, I imbibed several vials of reagents. I wanted to be numb and disconnected when my captors used me for carnal catharsis. It's made these last few days tied to a post almost enjoyable.
This guy is amazing. Give him a couple hours. You read the edict. I don't need you to tell the sundial is working against us. This addled old bag is just trying to stall us. Untie him. Give him a chance to translate it. Are you giving me orders, Binder? Does this look like Tunian's court? Last I checked, only the Archon of Secrets could tell me what to do with a prisoner. If this old man wants freedom, we shall give him his fair shot at a trial.
Fatebinder, I beseech you, be my advocate for this trial. I'm no fool. I know the chorus uses blood, not words, to settle these matters. But you are a servant of the Archon of Justice, are you not?
I don't know, am I? Alright, I'm gonna be his champion. This one needs to live.
Good. I like it when Tunon's puppies get their paws dirty.
Nice, she liked that. Did you hear that, brothers and sisters? Trial by combat is upon us. Begin the chant of gathering. Let the warriors know that tonight's entertainment will soon commence. Yeehaw. Brothers and sisters, how amongst you sets the standard for strength? Who amongst you will help winnow the weak from the strong? Our claimants have assembled. Now let the trial of the Oathbringer begin. Are you telling me it's a fair fight, 3-on-3?
Heads up, we have company.
Oh, I have a new person. Ooh, buddy. Alright. So what does he have? He's got... Wow, look at the range on that. I'm gonna get him away. What does this do? Throws a well-aimed quill at his target, which also interrupts them. Okay. Renewal. Restores the party's weapons and armor to pristine condition, and which increases the damage from weapons and protection from armor. Alright, I'm actually going to have that cast before I run away. That's pretty nice too. Quicken. Quickly heals the Fatebinder with a surge of restorative energy. The burst of energy is so invigorating the Fatebinder is also hastened for a lasting duration. Ah, it's between me and him. So it heals me, it also hastens me. That is so cool. Alright, restoring touch. Channel healing energy into the target, restoring health instantly. So he's a healer. Oh, I'm so glad I saved him. Titan's touch. Fills the target with a surge of greatness, granting them a bonus to might and vitality. Wow. Okay. So I'm just going to get rid of Quill. Like, can I just take it off the bar? No? I really can't. Maybe I have to do it in a different screen or something. Let's see. If I take this and drop it on... No, they just swapped, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to put my buff on number 0. I'm going to put this buff on number 9. Healing spell on number 6. Actually, I'll put Quicken on number 1. Healing spell on number 1, Quicken on number 3. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast this spell that makes everyone tougher. I'm going to switch over to her and have her cast... She activated Spectral Blur immediately. Who did she put it on? She casted it on Lantry? Oh, okay. So she tried to protect the healer. Good job. Alright, double skill. And go for... No, she's too far away. That's pretty awesome. Go for this one, 85%. Let's do this. My character, I'll wait until after the double attack, and then I'll do something. Alright, now attack. Lantry can click on this buff and make me stronger. And now that I've killed someone, I can go ahead and attack. Oh wow, he's attacking behind. You kill her. Sunder.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
Some pretty... She's sundered, so her armor's busted up. Oh, ow! Switching to him, having him heal himself. Nice. By the righteous shedding of blood, we have found our answer. Regrettably, it appears the sage is worthy of keeping our camp alive. By the customs set forth by the voices of Nerat, you are free to go, old man. Brag to your grandkids that you fell afoul of the chorus, yet lived to tell the story. He technically did assist us. I guess I should see how he's doing. I mean, he's my ally now, right? Are you hurt? Not in any lasting capacity. I'm, jostled, but fine. No, I believe I have a parchment to translate, lest I anger the powers that be. Nice, he's still gonna translate it. Well, much of the parchment was weathered, but I could make out the important parts of the text. The note makes mention of the meeting spot west of Tripniddle. So the old sage knows his words after all. I'd suggest that you travel ahead and see if you can't get this Captain Florian to yield the chorus. They will strike at first sight of a chorus gang, but perhaps they will parley if yours is the face they see. I know the area, and I suggest we go at once. I'll show you the way. I'm eager to be far from the stench of this camp. Okay, that's fine. You're offering to come with me. Why? Because the alternative is... what? Living here with these illiterate brutes? My old study is under a river of fire, and there's no family missing me. Besides, I'd much rather chronicle the binder that twice proclaimed an edict of Kyros. I'd be a fool to let someone else write your story. Fine, if you're so eager, come with me. Splendid, you won't be disappointed. I know I may seem old and frail, but I know how to step lightly and how not to get killed. Really, I won't slow you down. Lead the way and let me know how I can be of service. Are we done here? Let's hightail it to the Tripniddle. If your new pet doesn't behave himself along the way, I'm not above clipping his ears. Yay, another quest done. So he's level 3, so we can level him up. And it looks like we regenerate health outside of combat, so that's nice. So what can we do? Lantry. You're actually at -9 to bonus health. So I'm going to put your point in that just to get you to the point where you're not negative anymore. And it says you've got thrown weapons? Wounded. -10% max health and -5 to all skills. Wounds are cleared when you rest. Landry's quill is +10 to control life. Oh wow, he looks cool. Rusted iron sword we can put up here because we can sell that. Give him a helmet. I can learn these now because he's joined my party. So I might be able to make some new skills. He has the oh, it's actually a feather. And that's awesome. Only Landry can equip this, but it gives him +10 to life magic. So he leveled up, I spent the point. He still has another point. He doesn't need attack or ability strength, but he has a good chance of getting attacked. So let's see, what's he wearing right now? Scholarly robes. Okay, well he's gonna be relatively tough. So spell strength and magic defense is good. He's got a lot of points in that. He's got accuracy and armor deflection, affliction duration, magic defense. So we'll go with the spell strength. Save. Ooh, 2 points. So quill, which is damage, don't need. Sage, which is, let's see, strikes the target, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. If used from stealth, this attack also paralyzes the target. Well, that's interesting. But I'm gonna keep going with healing. Employs Lantry's renewability, granting an even greater increase to weapon damage and armor. or one of these other ones. Improves control vigor, improves control life, grants a bonus to arcane armor and magic defense, which makes him tougher. So it gives him +3 magic or arcane defense and 10% magic defense, which goes up to 20% and eventually 30%. That's actually really nice. Okay, so I already have this that increases the damage of weapons and protection from armor. I'm going to go ahead and improve that with 1 point. And I want him to be really focused on healing. I mean, I guess technically he doesn't need all of these abilities, but I do want him to get the control life ability, which unlocks these new tiers eventually. Got some new mission. It says we can make things now, so let's see, what can I make for my own character? Still the same sigil, touch of atrophy. Oh, I can add a bonus onto it. Sigil of reach, grasping reach. This has a 2-meter range, and that's a 4-meter range. So I overrode it. That's cool. Control magic. We got a new sigil. Affect distant targets. Single target near the caster. Let's see what we can get with that. False pit. Conjure the illusion of an endless black pit below the target, convincing them that they're falling to their death. The enemy is left prone until they can make sense of the illusion. Prone, parry and dodge reduced by 10 and knocked down. So that knocks people down. That's actually pretty cool. I actually prefer that to the... Actually, I don't prefer that to that. She's got 2 choices, right? Might as well give her the choice. Wait, do I have more than one of these? And I got improved range, too? Assign. Oh, the only person who can do that is him. I don't want him to worry about buffs too much. Yeah, spectral blur is not bad, but I want to improve it and then assign it to her. Alright, so lore skill depends on what you can do with that. That's cool. Alright, select the range. The false pit. Do I really want to give that to him though? And again, I don't know the control skill, so if I get rid of this, I can't get it again. So I definitely don't want to get rid of it. Oh, I can. Just remove it. Just put it on him and see what happens. And then now I need to modify my formation. And the verse thing is flashing, so that's interesting. Alright, so I'm going to have me in the front. She's going to be 1 square behind me because she's got a 2-handed sword, and he's going to be behind her. And off to one side. Okay. Let's see what she wants to talk about. How did you do that? Do what? Back in the Archon's war tent, you cast an edict as casually as reading a supply shipment. How did you do that? I've done it before. You cast the Edict of Fire on the Val and Chaos Citadel. I heard about it, how Kyros' anger raised a volcano from under the Sage's own fortress. That was some impressive work. That was me, alright. I got that from Conquest. Well, call me impressed. Considering that you've read the words of Kyros more than once, I'm surprised that you're even alive to tell of it. Your vocal cords should have turned to ash by now. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable, it's just worth recognizing what you've done. Not only are you Turian's Fatebinder, you're the mouthpiece of the Overlord. Gives me plenty of reason to stick around. You're going places, and I want to see where they lead. I think that's enough for now. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Got so many skills here. Wish there was a way I could get them off the bar.
On it.
Oh, cool, it has all my skills down there.
Sorry, I
And my
can't.
weapon sets. I don't know how to get rid of the things on my bar. It's like once it's there forever or something. Alright, I think we're ready to move on now. Let's head off in this direction. But before we go anywhere, I'd like to thank everyone who has watched for this entire episode. And I hope to see you on the next one, whereas we continue our journey outward into the worlds. Thanks again. Bye.